Good morning, guys. You catch me on the Stairmaster. Only 5 minutes in, got 35 minutes left. This week I'm basically just going to be showing you how I stayed on track on holiday. I got back Sunday, today is Tuesday, so a couple of days ago. Just was basically getting my shit together. Yeah, it was so good. We went to Marbella. They had some really good gyms out there, so it was really easy to stay on track. We actually went to a gym called M13. We were gonna go to, I think it's called Padel, but the days that we were training it was really overcast, so we ended up going to M13 because it's predominantly inside. Well, it's inside. So yeah, I will insert some of the training clips now. Presence of editing Alex. I thought I would provide some context. So what you have just seen is the leg day that I did while I was there, the first leg day, and I will now be showing you some of the footage from the uppers day, which was my second session over there. I only got a little bit of footage because mainly I thought that I was gonna get enough content to like just do like a leg day, and then realized that I hadn't actually spoken at all. And I was just like, oh, okay, right, this is just going to be like a training montage then. So what you've got now is just like a couple of videos from when we train uppers, which was the next day. I didn't really get much from that. I think it's just because it was quite nice that day. So we were sort of like in and out. And my best friend upper is not as enjoyable for her as leg day. So I was just like, do you know what? It's nice outside. Not gonna long it out. I'm just gonna like blast it out. So I don't want to be like, oh, let me just get my camera out. Let me just like set it up. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's what we did. I didn't really get too much footage of the upper session, but as you can see, I was very pleased with the upper pump that I did get. What I loved training at that gym, and it was €15 for a day pass, but 100% worth it. Like the equipment there was really good, like it wasn't far from where we were staying. And I just want to apologize for the fact that this vlog was so short. I didn't anticipate it for it to be so short, but basically we just had like such a nice time away that I just never was like, oh, let me get my camera out, let me record, let me show what we're doing. But yeah, it was actually really handy. Like the flat, obviously, the apartment had a kitchen, it had a swimming pool, it was like near a golf club. So I would literally like just stick to my normal routine. I got up, I went for a long walk, came back, had breakfast, and then obviously would go and train. And then we just sort of like did whatever we wanted for the day. Like we go shopping or go to the beach or whatever. I just made sure that I was like ticking those boxes training wise, like hitting my steps, hitting cardio training, food and everything like that. So we literally like, well, I just took my meals with me everywhere because I was like, I don't know what we're doing. Oh, I think the phone's ringing, bear with. That was a parcel for my sister. So he's going to be coming up the drive any second. So I will be right back. Here's editing Alex in a different location because I totally forgot to outro this video because I got distracted by the delivery driver. So basically, I'm sorry that this wasn't as vloggy, but do let me know whether you like seeing training videos or anything like that. So yeah, do let me know if the training videos are videos that you want to see more frequently. I'm going to add in now a couple of videos from, we basically landed back on Sunday at like 12. And the following footage is from that same day at like 2. Yeah, that was a bit of a rush session. Rush in the sense that I was like, oh my God, I have cardio and I have to train before the gym shuts. But thank fuck I got there. I was like, oh my God, like what time does the gym shut? Because I have 40 minutes cardio now. I will update you on that in a sec. But I literally got there, I was like, guys, what time do you shut on a Sunday? And they were like 6. I was like, oh, thank fuck for that. Like, I was literally rushing around, like trying to sort myself out for the session, thinking, oh my God, like I've got no time. Like I'm gonna have to train and like do cardio in 2 hours. Like, am I gonna make it? Blah, blah, blah. And then it ended up not having to be a rush session. I will insert that footage now. Saying earlier, I have had some changes. We changed some stuff on Saturday. We've basically upped my cardio from 30 minutes 4 times a week to 40 minutes every day, and we're running all low days this week, which a low day sort of entails lower carbs, higher output, and we're just going to run it this week, see how my body responds, and then Dan will obviously implement high days where he feels necessary. More food, essentially, no cardio and less steps. So yeah,
I will let you know how that goes in next week's vlog. But for now, I'm just going to sign off and say thank you for watching. Next week, I hope will be a bit more vloggy. I feel like that's more me, instead of just having like a montage of me training and not saying an awful lot. But yeah, this was just a little insight into my training sessions, training in a different gym, and stuff like that. But for now, I'm going to sign off. Love you all loads.